Yo, what's going on, guys? This is FT Wally again, and you guys get another video. I'm not gonna upload it the same day, so I don't know really why I said that, but it's kind of late at night, and it's late at night. I'm listening to ESN late night. It's Esports Nation late night. It's basically like ESPN for gaming, and it's the coolest thing ever. If you guys haven't seen that, you guys should go watch some of their videos on demand on Twitch. And as you guys may notice, this is the gameplay that I used in my last video, but I only used part of it, so I'm just going to finish out the whole thing, fill in the missing pieces. But as I'm watching this, at the beginning they were talking mainly about Epsilon versus Envyus. Epsilon used to be Impact, which used to be Farico, all same people except Epsilon minus Karma, who joined Envyus. So that's why, first off, the best player arguably on Impact, or Epsilon as we know him now, the best player on Impact left, and he joined Envyus. Envyus has not been a good team. They have one of the best players, they have like the best players on the team, but for some reason they're just not meshing. And no one really knows why. And so they're not doing really well, right? And, so they pick up Karma, arguably the best player in the game. Voted on most of the top players as the best player. So he is a very favorable guy as the best player. I would say he is. And that's saying something because I'm a huge Optic fanboy. If you guys didn't know that, go Optic. Green Wall, hashtag Optic House, all that stuff. I watch their streams a lot. I turn off ad block and to support them, and I'm just really happy for them whenever they do well. And as I'm watching this, they were talking about this huge fight that happened, and I was like, wait, what happened? And so I looked it up. You guys, I might put the link in the description. You guys can go watch that, or I'll put it as an annotation. I don't know. And basically the whole time, Miracles and Killa were just screaming at Envyus, calling them bad, and like, oh yeah, check my bank account, and just doing all this stuff, right? A lot of times what happens is the people don't get to see it. But the problem is that they were doing a listen-in, which they can do, and so we all on the stream caught it, and that's what made it a huge deal. It probably wouldn't have been a big deal if oh, by the way, that door, whenever you shoot it, opens. Just thought I should let you guys know. But anyways, what I was saying is that it was a huge deal because of the stream. Now, honestly, the only thing that I thought that happened at that time that was out of line was what Parasite did, and he started talking to the fans. Now, just like any other pro sport, trash talking amongst players is good. It's fun to watch. Whenever somebody gets a technical, the crowd is either booing or cheering. It gets the crowd involved. It gets everybody hyped up. It's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing whenever there's like Complexity versus Epsilon versus Envyus now. Whenever there's rivalries and anger, everything is just so much more emotional and so fun and so intense, and you're sitting on the edge of your seat and you're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Like I've had that a couple times with Optic against Complexity, and it's just all around a great time. But whenever you talk to the fans like that, they're the ones that are paying you. You're lucky that the fans are there. He went on ESN late night and apologized, and I thought that was a great move. He said, he was out of line, and Epsilon, from what he said, actually dropped Impact. So, I shouldn't even be calling him Epsilon, I guess. I don't know what their new team name is going to be, probably Impact. And I don't know if John is going to stay because John won't be able to go to PAX, I think, is what I heard. Or maybe it was the next COD Champs. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. Ugh. Anyways, and just all this, new stuff is happening. And, Aches was calling out Optic and saying that, they really don't need to be a pro team and they'll still make more money than everyone else. And how they should only go to a couple events a year. That way it's a huge thing, and make a YouTube series off of it, and just all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know about I don't know about you guys, you other Optic fans. I'm sure there's some of you out there. All you Woody fans are probably fans of Optic as well. I love seeing Optic compete. I love rooting for them, whether they do good or bad. I just love the guys. They're real personable people. I love their attitude whenever they play, except for Optic Scumpy sometimes, a little bit crazy. But, you know, I love them through the hard times and the good times, you know, when they place third or when they place sixth. Or eighth, I think. Eighth, seventh, or whatever they placed at Dallas. And so just all this crazy stuff is happening, you know, about in the competitive sports. Competitive esports, which is, you know, in itself just a crazy thing that you can think how far we've progressed, you know, where being a nerd was a bad thing, and being a nerd had all these negative connotations, like you're smelly, you're fat, you're really smart, like obnoxiously so, just all this negative stuff. And now, like, it's grown so much. Like, everyone owns an Xbox or a PS3 of some kind. Everyone. And if they don't own that, then they own a Game Boy or you know, a computer for computer gaming. Just all this support around it. You know, even recently, League of Legends became an Olympic sport. Now, a lot of people can say, well, that's just League of Legends. Video games isn't a sport. Well, let me tell you, League of Legends is a video game, so you can spin that dice any way you want. I just am saying that, you know, how, because really a lot of the dig on it was it doesn't take any skill. It's not competitive because you can't be born with that trait, but really, I mean, it does take a lot of skill. Have you seen those guys play? You can't put up anybody and play against them. You know, you can't. It's a lot of mental game, a huge mental game. Oh, what I wanted to talk about is the way these sentry guns are lined up, or maybe I just now line them up like this. This is amazing. You can watch every single doorway, and the sentry gun, that sentry gun that I'm placing right now, is protecting the other sentry gun as it gets a kill right there, or almost gets a kill, and you know, just all that kind of stuff that's happening in the competitive sports world, or competitive esports. I don't know why I keep doing that. Is just a really cool thing to see, because, you know, I'm technically a part of this community. You know, I watch it, I follow it. I want to go to an event sometime. Maybe not play, or, you know, probably play, but I wouldn't expect to place, because the teams there are just phenomenal, and there's no way I'd be able to match up to them. But just to go and be with, you know, people that enjoy the same things as me. And I think a lot of this has been helped by YouTube. You know, like, we're able to go on YouTube and enjoy things together, and really get a sense of community on YouTube, which is just awesome, which is why I'm doing it. And it helps to have a good speaking voice, and it's not helped by the fact that I have an awful mic. And so, yeah, just I wanted to, you know, put my 2 cents on it, and then you know, it ended up really talking about more than just that. But, you know, late at night, my mind is always moving. So if you guys could please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, it really helps me out. You know, it gives me motivation, the likes do, and the comments help me out in the search and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Peace.